Hello, good and gracious people. It is not 2023 anymore, it is 2024. As for me, I'm not having any plans tonight, I'm not seeing anyone, I'm just gonna be alone here at my desk, probably shooting more videos, or probably watching a movie or an anime, or probably, I don't even know, maybe watching the fireworks out of the window. Nothing too special, to be honest. Did I choose for it to be this way? Not really. I wanted to have some kind of fun at the party or something with some friends, but plans were cancelled here and there, and at the end I was left alone at home. But it's not a problem for me. I like my alone time, I like being alone, I like my cat's company, but yeah, I would have preferred to be somewhere doing something like probably everyone is. But it's not a problem, and this video is made right on the spot. Trust me, I just sat on my desk. I was like, should I watch something, should I play something, or should I just maybe talk a little bit about this year and about several things? I don't even know where this conversation is gonna go, or maybe I do know. It's about the resolutions and why I think that New Year resolutions are oftentimes, not always, but like oftentimes left by people. Like, you know, you start the year, you're like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I have this plan, I have that plan, I want to achieve a few things and a few goals that I have and had in mind for the longest time possible, but you find yourself at like after probably a month or two just forgetting about them and just continuing your life as it was before. And it's not something bad, you know, like I let people have the lifestyle that they want. I just let them live the life that they want. I let them do the things that they want, and I like oftentimes don't try to change the way people live their life, because the way that people choose to live their life and they're like pretty comfortable with it, they would probably be also the happiest living like this, if that makes sense. At the same time, there's a lot of people who probably are in such a neutral state, or probably towards the sad part, for so long, and they don't really know why, and even if they might have a vague idea about why, they don't really do anything about it because it seems out of the ordinary to do it. A very simple example is someone who is maybe overweight, with the idea of going to the gym, losing some weight, improving his physique overall. This is like the simplest example I could give you, like right off the bat. And I think that these New Year's resolutions that I told you about oftentimes are bad because you are kind of tied up to an event, and that event is specifically a new year coming, okay? So you're excited to do all these things just because this new year is actually coming onto you, and you're going into a new year, which is basically like just a new day. Nothing really changes. Tomorrow is just the same as yesterday, basically. Like if it's like last year or this year, nothing really changes, does it? The only thing that changes is the number that you put on your notebook, but that's about it. So the idea that I'm trying to get it over to you is like, try to make these goals, okay? It's pretty good. It's good to have goals. It's very nice to have goals so you can live like a different life, in my opinion. If you want to live the monotone life that you're living and you're pretty happy with it, go for it, okay? But if you want to try to actually make a change, don't tie yourself up to events, because because events come and go, okay? And that feeling that you have at the beginning goes away, okay? Because for example, now you're pretty excited, 2024 just came, and it's a new year, it's a new you, right? New year, new me. But just wait until February, for example, when it's gonna be pretty normal. It's not gonna be a new year anymore, you know? The new year is just like probably the first week, 2 weeks or so. Like after a month, 2 months, it's normal, okay? And that passion and that motivation that you had at the beginning to actually start something just fades away. If you didn't start anything, it definitely fades away. And if you started, you probably will not have the same motivation as before. Even though, by the way, this is another subject about the fact that when you start doing something, you have to know that the motivation that you have at the beginning is gonna go. No matter how much, no matter the reason, no matter, it's gonna fade away. That motivation never stays the same. It goes, it comes, you know. But like what needs to be there all the time is the discipline of doing it. I've been doing YouTube for a few months now. I started like in July and it's December now, almost January, so I don't know, 6 months, something like that. Like this is gonna be my 7th month. And at first I've had like such a high motivation, like to have a channel and to do things and to grow fast. And yeah, you kind of grow pretty slow. I have like 131 subscribers or so, and I've been putting so much time into editing and stuff. And no, I'm not saying I'm not happy with them. I'm very freaking happy. I'm gonna be very transparent with you. I'm gonna be very like honest with you. That motivation that was at the beginning, like, faded away. It's not about motivation anymore. It's the fact that I enjoy doing it, first of all, okay? And second of all is because I have some kind of discipline, because I said, okay, I want to grow a channel. I want to try to make something big out of it. I want to have a fan base. I want to have like people know me. I want to be known. I want to be able to make videos for people to enjoy and like them and like interact with me through them, you know, through the comments and stuff. And this is what keeps me going, because other than that, I'm so busy with like university and other things happening in my life and gym and this and that, that I don't have much of a social life anymore like I used to do before. Because before I didn't have a few hours of editing almost daily and I had time to go out and stuff. But at the same time, if things like this happen, if you make sacrifices in a place in order to pursue your goals or something else in another place, it's a good thing, okay? Because first of all, you're actually investing in something, and investments oftentimes, almost all the time, give back to you, okay? Maybe it doesn't work this time, it doesn't work that time, but over the time, and if you keep doing it and if you keep pursuing it, it's gonna work at the end, okay? You're gonna know the mistakes that you did, you're gonna have the knowledge that you didn't have at the beginning, you're gonna know this, you're gonna know that, and at the end is gonna be in your favor. And as for the social life that I'm not losing it or missing out on it, I'm just like, that's it. It's just a period of my life in which I decided to change this thing with that thing, you know? You don't have to freak out and to like think that your life is like going downhill or something like that, especially like at the beginning. Because when you start getting results, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna see that the work that you have put into something is actually giving back and wasn't like for nothing. At the beginning, it's hard. It's so freaking hard. And it's like a war going inside your head. Like, should I continue it? I'm missing out on so much. We're only living once, yeah? YOLO, okay? I'm out of the freaking YOLO generation. So you're living this life only once. Only once you're 20 years old. Only once you're 21. Only once you're 22. But at the same time, if you think about the future you, 99% of the time you're gonna see future you thanking you for the effort that you're actually putting, no matter how much it is. And as I told you before, I don't know the exact subject of this video. I'm just trying to put in place a few stones here and there on which we can build a base, or you can build a base for your next year, this 2024 season, life event, something, I don't know. I don't think you should tie yourself to events. Again, do things because you want to do them. Do things because you like doing them. Do things because they help you reach a certain point or a certain goal that you have in life for you, for your family, friends, whatever. And I'm saying all this because my personal main goal in this life is to be happy, okay? That's why, for example, for those who don't know, at the beginning I was in general medicine, and then after 3 years, I moved to dentistry because I wasn't happy doing general medicine. I didn't like it. Yeah, it's gonna make you money. You're gonna be respectable. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. You're gonna be so free. I didn't like the idea of being a general doctor. With all due freaking respect to everyone, by the way. Thank you for your freaking service, by the way. But it's not for me. It's not something for me. Everyone's telling me, go be a doctor. I went because they told me, but I found out that it wasn't for me, so I changed. And now in dentistry, even though it's in the same genre, like in the medicine science thing, I love it with all my heart. Like, I'm doing it and I actually love doing it, and I love working. I love using my hands. And I'm telling you for sure, if I didn't like doing this, I would have changed again to another university, even though I lost, by the way, 2 years, because when I moved, they brought me back from the 3rd year to the 2nd year, so I had to repeat 2 and 3 again. I didn't mind it. I didn't feel like, oh no, I'm losing so many years of my life. I have to. No! I would have been working, by the way, for 2 years now if like I stayed at the general medicine, or 1 year, you know. But no, it's not something for me. It wasn't something for me. And this is another example of you not tying yourself up to other things. Events, first of all, and second of all, the desires of other people and the dreams of other people. Man, women, whatever you are, you have your own life, okay? You're living your own life. Live it as you wish. Live it as you please. Do the things that you actually love. Don't freaking go around killing people, no. And doing drugs, that's bad for you. You have to realize that. But like, do the things that you actually love to do. If you want to have a business, go open up a business. If you want to, I don't know, work at a McDonald's and it makes you happy and you like having like a very stressful schedule and a team and stuff, go there. No, like, don't listen to anyone. This brings me to a point, a very important point. I wanted to do a video on this before. The internet affects us and affects the perspective that we have and the things that we think about and how we think about things so much. You have no clue how bad it is. And I'm speaking out of experience because I'm also influenced by them. Like, I'm not clean here. I'm influenced just like everyone is. I'm moving my hands way too much. A prime example that I want to use is TikTok, the application that everyone loves. And I post on TikTok. I don't mind it. And I spend so much time on TikTok. But I realized how much it affects my mood, how much it affects how I feel about certain things, and affects how I look at things, affects how I think about things, affects how I see life, I guess. And this is why, you know, that saying that says like, go touch some grass is actually real, because what's in your phone is so freaking different from what's outside. I've seen a video a few days back that it talked about how we see on the internet the things that we actually like. Like, that is kind of our safe space in some sort of way. And I think it's bad. It's very bad. It's completely... You know why? Because everyone likes to live their life in their own way. No one has to submit to you. No one has to live their life as you want, or you to live your life as anyone else wants. So when you're on your phone and you see, I don't know, let's say you are with the right wing in the government thing. I don't know how it works. I don't like politics. You're only gonna see right-sided or right-wing posts all the time. Maybe you will see a left-wing or left-sided one every now and then, but most of the things are gonna be right-sided, okay? Or how do you call them? Bad. Because now you're gonna be so sure of your idea, you're gonna be so engulfed in this idea of yours that anything that is against it in real life is gonna be a very bad person, and you live your life very wrong and stuff. If you go to the gym and you're happy with the way you look, you're gonna start seeing all these very big influencers that many of them are on gear, and you're gonna start comparing yourself to them. And you were happy before, but now you're not happy anymore. You see that everyone should look like them. You think everyone should look like them. No! Go to the gym! 98% of the people don't look like that. And even so, are you taking your life and the gym life as serious as they are? I mean, they're influencers. That's their job. That's like, if they don't look like that, they would not be gym influencers. Everything they do in their life is based and like evolves around having that body. Whether it's on gear or not, you're just someone who likes to go to the gym and to look a little bit better than you were before, fat or skinny, whatever. But the fact that you actually see them all the time, and the fact that you are surrounded by them in your phone, by the way, surrounded in your phone, not good. It affects your mental health somehow, your mood, your vibe, your everything. And it's bad. And I know it's bad, and it sometimes it affects me as well, but I'm aware. I'm very freaking aware, and it still affects me, by the way. But I'm aware. At least I'm aware. Let's get back to the beginning, okay? Happy New Year. It's 2024. Stop being so butthurt about everything. Let people live their life and do something with yours. Try to focus more on yourself than you are focusing on other people. Try to do things that are for your own sake and for your own future, instead of getting your nose put into all other people's businesses. Try to be a better person. And something about being the better person, by the way, for those who watch anime, and I know many of you are like, anime, shut up. The anime Vinland Saga is a very good example of, and I think, how we should live our lives. Try to go into this next year without having any kind of resentment or bad feelings or hate or, I don't know, any emotion out of these emotions or like feelings towards anyone. Because what did that dude say in that video? But try to go into this next year without having any enemies, just like the anime says. You don't need that. The only thing that's gonna do is just affect you. It's the only thing that's gonna do is make you feel bad. Hating that person or hating that other person for whatever the reason, if they did you wrong, if it's a relationship, if it's a friend, if it's a family, anything, it's something that doesn't really matter, honestly. Like, in the end, it's just you and yourself. I think that being forgiving is something and is a quality you should try to adopt going into this next year. No direct subject for this video, we're just speaking our minds out. So we spoke about motivation, we spoke about discipline, we spoke about letting people do the things that they like, as long as they don't directly like somehow do bad things to you. Social media and this engulfment in the internet and how it can affect you and why you shouldn't like pay too much attention, and of course forgiving people and being a good person yourself. These are it's 4 points. That's it. That's all I can do. I want to say more. I really want to say more. I have so many things in me, but when I speak, I go from a subject to another and I forget about things. And after, when I'm editing, I'm like, oh, I have this idea now. This should have been in the video. But like, I don't know. I'm just celebrating 2024 alongside you. This is the first video of 2024 for me. I hope it's a good one. I hope I was able to like help some of you, because many people are pretty confused with their lives and are pretty confused with the direction that they're taking in their lives. Don't take everything too seriously, okay? Quitting a job and taking another job is not as bad as it seems or as impossible as it seems. It's always good to have fun. It's always good to enjoy your time, to play games, to watch movies, to be around people, to do whatever you want. But in my opinion, it's also good to try to invest in your character, in yourself as a human being, because having fun all the time will never really benefit you in the future, somehow. Like, I know some of the things that I said at the beginning of the video are probably a little bit contradictory for like with the things that I'm saying now, but this is more of my, let's say, advice for you more than just like the reality of things that happen in life. Try to get rid of the fears that you might have in you that don't really make any sense. It's just like the fears that are actually tied to new things that you have not experienced so far, let's say so. Like, again, trying out a business or trying to go out and talk to people, or trying to, I don't even know, like you have to find your own things. I'm sure you have something in your mind that if you would do, it would change your life dramatically, or at least it would change this monotone life that you're living every day, you know? But even simple things, believe me or not, like going out and speaking to people in public, or going out and, I don't know, going to the gym if you don't go to the gym, or going out and eating at this very expensive restaurant every now and then, okay? And not worrying about, I know, some people don't have the money for it, I know, but like, some people worry too much about money. Like, they have some money, they're here and there, but they worry too much. No. Try to make something. Don't stay in that situation. Don't live your life worrying about money. This is another point, by the way. Don't live your life worrying about money all the time. Worry about how you can actually free yourself from this worry. Does it make sense? Instead of worrying that you don't have money, worry about what can you do in order to get rid of this like worry. You know, open up a business, spending less money for some reason, I don't know, work another job, doing a course of some sort and trying to use it to your advantage. Do something online. There's so many things that you can do online. I don't even know. You know better than me. I don't know you as much as you know yourself, okay? I think I figured out the main like subject of this video. Everything I said kind of revolves around the like New Year's resolutions. Like everything I've said are things that in my opinion, people should try to change in themselves if they wanna, if they're kind of miserable and they wanna have a better life somehow. I'm not trying to offend anyone, shut up. As for my goals in this beautiful, hopefully beautiful year, hopefully, I'm trying and I wanna try to reach 1,000 subscribers with my channel. I don't know if it's possible. I've been on YouTube for 6 months so far. Maybe this is gonna be my 7th month. So I made like 130 subscribers in 7 months. So one more year, I don't know if I'm gonna be successful in doing this or not. But this is one of the goals that I have. Until the end of the year, I want to try to have 1,000 subscribers. I want to try to finish my university. This is my last year of studies. And I want to start working and making money and trying to save up to open up physical businesses. I don't want to engage myself too much into online businesses at the moment. I want something physical. I like to touch things. These are my goals for 2024, and I'm not tying myself to anything. I didn't say I'm going to start doing something now. I'm already doing them, okay? I'm trying to work on them. As for New Year's resolutions, I don't really have anything. I'm pretty happy with where I am at the moment in my life and the way that I am and I think about things and the way that I perceive and see things and think about things and the road that I've taken in my life so far. If something's gonna happen at the end of the year and I wanna have New Year's resolutions and I'm gonna be miserable and stuff, I'm just gonna delete this video and I just make New Year's resolutions and you're never gonna know. But yeah, I've been speaking for some time and I think it's time to wrap it up and let you enjoy the rest of your year. I hope you will have an amazing new year and I hope you will achieve your dreams and whatever New Year's resolutions you have put there are tied to January and that you're gonna forget about by February probably. I'm watching you. If you do that, I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna have dinner with your mom and dad. Without you, by the way. You're gonna just be sitting in a corner crying. Believe in yourself. Love yourself, surround yourself with people that you actually like, listen to the negativity that comes towards you, but don't let it affect you, just learn from it and try to maybe think about it for a bit. Maybe something negative is actually true about you. It's not always wrong, by the way. Life is complicated, man. It's not complicated actually, but there's so many things that you could be talking about and there's so many subjects and I don't even know. Next time Next time I'm gonna make a list about the things I want to talk so I can maybe wrap them up a little bit better than in this video. But thank you so much for watching and thank you for spending a little bit of your year here with me on this channel. Subscribe! Help me get to 1,000 subscribers by 2025. And I wish you a very happy new year. For you, your family, and everyone. Goodbye. Oh, wait, by the way, wait. Since I'm becoming a dentist, I should also do this outro that I chose for myself because of this reason. So never forget. Brush twice, floss once, and kiss your dad for me. And Happy New Year.